Hey everyone, just wanted to give a quick update. I know, well, if you do want to follow along with my journey, I don't post as much on this page, but I do post a lot on my Team Erica Facebook page as well as my Instagram, Erica Growing Rich. So if you want to follow along, come find me there. But just wanted to give an update and again, just say thank you so much for your support and everything that you have put into helping me be able to live as comfortably and fight this battle with as little stress as possible. So for that, I am truly appreciative. Just to give an update on cancer things, so I am kicking cancer's butt. After my third round of chemo, my tumor markers dropped from 69 to 39, and 38 is just about normal. So crossing my fingers there that I won't have to do as many treatments as they had initially anticipated. But I will say that I did meet with my doctor after my fourth round of chemo, and he did mention I would probably need about 6 to 8 more treatments. The fun part now is going to kind of be figuring that out. So lucky me, I turned 26 at the end of June, so like everybody else, I will be getting the boot off of my parents' insurance. So this has kind of been a race to getting all of that figured out. And I'm a pretty open book when it comes to all cancer things. So when it comes to the insurance piece, right now I'm double insured by both my dad and my stepdad. And so my dad's insurance, we were hoping would just get extended and I would be able to continue doing that until I was 28. We found out that his company does not do extensions, and then UPMC, the McGee Women's Health, the hospital I'm going to, is in some kind of lawsuit or something's going on to where my stepdad's insurance, who does have coverage, maybe we haven't figured that out yet, will be getting dropped from the hospital anyways because of the lawsuit. So I'm just kind of hoping that we don't have a lapse in insurance because that shit sounds expensive and that wouldn't be very fun. So kind of looking into a few different resources there. And then another thing I'm working on is trying to find an insurance internationally. I'm hoping to obviously not let this stage 4 cancer thing bring me down and stop my travels. So if all goes well, I'm hoping to travel here sooner than I think people think that is necessary. I'm a bit crazy. But I am hoping to travel here shortly. So if anyone has any tidbits on just traveling insurance or just traveling abroad for years at a time with cancer, would greatly appreciate that, or love to chat with you because I've got a lot of questions, especially about flying. Whenever this first all started, I did have a trip booked somewhere and some crazy stuff happened where I'm supposed to get a shot after my chemo, and my parents who were administering the shot did not read the instructions, and instead of the shot going inside me, they forgot to take the lid off and it just went everywhere, so I didn't get my shot. And so before I traveled, I went and got my numbers ran, and my white blood cell counts were so low that had they been any lower, I probably would have had to get administered into the hospital, into like one of those little bubble rooms. And the nurse that was working with me basically told me that if I had gotten on that airplane and anyone had been sick, I would have died. So I've got a little bit of a fear behind flying, but I'm very excited to get back into it. I would say that's one of the things that I'm using to keep me motivated through all of this. Someone told me to just have something set for the end of this, so that way you just have something to look forward to. And I just like visualize myself walking to the airport, and it just makes me so excited. So that's my why right now, is really to get back on an airplane. So doing everything I can to kind of make that work and make that happen. And then other than that, just physically I've been doing really well. The days I get chemo, so I get chemo on a Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I'm generally pretty tired. I haven't let that stop me. I've traveled to Ohio, Nashville, Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm in New York today. But I just kind of know what keeps me going and what keeps me uplifted, and traveling is definitely one of those things. So I got my chemo on a Friday, and on Sunday I was bored in Pittsburgh and wanted some good food, so I drove to New York and I came and got some good food. But I've just been able to just take a lot more naps. I would say after my third round of treatment was probably when I was the most emotionally distraught. I had a lot going on, and because of that, I started drinking a little bit more, and because of the drinking, I started getting more hot flashes, and I just started experiencing a bit more symptoms than I usually had. So once I kind of realized that that was the trigger for all those, I haven't really been drinking much since. I do enjoy a glass of wine, but I've never been much of a drinker, so I probably drink like a bottle of wine within like a 2-week time span. I don't even think they stay good for that long. But other than that, it's honestly been just so great to get to see my friends everywhere. I know a lot of people can't travel to see me because they still have work and life just doesn't stop for cancer things. So it's been a lot of fun to be able to travel around and just see my friends in their element. This trip to New York, I literally just decided to come, and so I did. And so my friends are all at work today, and I've just been traveling around and walking around the streets and finding all the good foods and all that fun stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm actually going to the Freedom Tower after this to check that out. I've never been. But other than that, Cancer Things are doing awesome. I'm hoping to have another fundraiser in Ohio, a little Wit Wednesday, if you will, for all my Wittenberg friends. They know what's up. And then we're also hoping to do another Nashville fundraiser, so I will keep y'all posted on those whenever we get a little bit more details on that. But again, appreciate y'all's support, and I will keep y'all posted as things go on. Hoping good things for insurance, send all the positive vibes. And other than that, just keep the prayers in the